first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. So this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Here's Herbert. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. On 1st and 10, Herbert. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely. No matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
Okay, just like that. Just like that.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Falcons at 6 and 2 to start play. They come in playing really well on both sides of the ball. They've won 6 of their last 8 CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Herbert's throw here into the hands of Moore. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Herbert. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he is going to have a Falcons first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Kelvin Joseph that time in on the tackle.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Robinson with another carry. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers 14. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw here, Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Robinson will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down. Walker now on 1st and 10.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Fields
escaping the pressure right.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Walker.
And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Walker once more, and he'll be stopped up short as the tackle is made at about the 3.
So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more?
Walker will take this into the end zone for a Charger touchdown.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Extra point by Mevis is up and good.
And we are tied at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
A About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two?
He's got a man complete. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 59 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Robinson. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Brian Robinson Jr., his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Charger drive about to get going. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, you know, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Fields. That ball complete to Isabella. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Walker, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Fields now to throw. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 44-yard line. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he gets it down to the 32. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you...
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Ken Walker with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time in the ball game.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender.
And he loses the football a second time. And picked up by the Chargers. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Well, remember, he had a fumble earlier this first half and got saved, but no such saving here. It's a turnover.
Yeah, and as a coach and as a teammate, you're hoping that he learned from the first one. There was a lesson there, but obviously he doesn't have enough focus in order to lose it a second time. That simply can't happen if you're trying to win a game.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw is taken in by Waddle. He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown, Falcons. Jalen Waddle hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up third downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guaranteeing you, they started in the offseason. Third down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Sticking with Walker on second down. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try for the first with Walker.
And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
On 4th down, Fields.
He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Tyler Lockett in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Chargers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. An extra point by Mevis is up and good.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Takes it at the 7.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. A final shot before the break for Herbert. Rolling to his left.
And he's caught downfield. It's Waller.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Taking it about the 1.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
2nd and 5 now. Fields. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
135 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Back to Walker on 1st down.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Second and goal from the 1.
Herbert is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line.
A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with to have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped. and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
They snap it to Fields.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Gerald Everett from 4 yards out.
And the Chargers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. Now Mevis for the PAT.
And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Second down and a run by Robinson.
And he'll go down at the 28.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
Nice job. Nice patience right there. Put him on the right side. Let him work his way across. Put the ball in his hands and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Herbert operating from the red zone.
On the move to his left. That's going to be caught. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. This duo locked in. 14 yards there. And a first down. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends.
They'll run with Robinson.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Brian Robinson Jr.
with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year.
And the Falcons are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And we are all tied at 28. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Charger drive about to get going. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 147 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
Fields. But the man is Komet, the tight end.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First target, first catch, and a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
From the gun, it's Walker. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9, Fields. This pass hauled in by Dotson.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Falcons grab it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
And that, Charlie, and now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
From the 36,
Fields.
flush to his right.
That's Isabella open on the right side.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Andy Isabella, 36 yards.
And the Chargers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Mevis is up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
They'll run this one right with Robinson.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Back to Robinson now on first down.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Out to his left. Able to find Walter. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 25-yard line. As a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. The Falcons on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9.
He's cracking. He's checking crack.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Chargers trot out their dime package, expecting a throw on third down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Steps away. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in his league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Justin Herbert, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. He will return this from deep in the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Fields. Able to find Isabella. And he's got room. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. A handoff for Herbert. And he'll get it inside the 35.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, a run with Herbert. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Herbert once more. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
The running game's played a huge part in getting them down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Keontae Ingram with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Herbert escaping the pressure right. That's going to be caught by Waddle. Finding room at midfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Herbert's throw complete here to Waller. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. 2nd and 2. They run the draw here with Robinson. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Moore. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
Nice, well-coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
Herbert. And he will find his man on the outside. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do they do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
And this is not going to be what they needed. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. On 3rd down, Herbert. And they will get the conversion on 3rd down, but the clock, a more pressing factor. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now Fields. This one caught by Isabella. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
I can hear the film session right now. I can hear the coach saying to his team, guys, how does a guy that big get that open?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Imagine him as a kid trying to play hide and seek.
No chance.
No chance. He goes to hide behind the skinny tree. You see the front, the back, the top. Good luck.
Yeah, you see him. You don't see the tree.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and that'll be second down. And the kick is good. The young rookie coming through like a 10-year vet. They said their goal was to win 7 games. They've done that pretty early in the year.
I think it's time for them to elevate that number and really make a big push to finish this season strong.
So, crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So long, everybody.